అవకాశం మనకొస్తే బాగుండు అని ఎంతమంది హీరోయిన్స్ వెయిట్ చేస్తుంటారో బట్ ఫైనలీ అదృష్టం ఈ అమ్మడిని వరించింది. చిరు ప్రెస్టీజియస్ కంబ్యాక్ ఫిల్మ్ని బ్యాక్ చేసుకుని ఒక సూపర్ హిట్ని తన ఖాతాలో వేసుకుంది కాజల్ అగర్వాల్. సో మరి ఆ సక్సెస్ సీక్రెట్ని, సక్సెస్ స్టోరీని మనకి వివరించడానికి తను మనతో ఉంది. హాయ్ కాజల్.
హాయ్.
కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ ఫర్ ద వెరీ వెరీ బిగ్ సక్సెస్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అండ్ ఆడియన్స్ అందరికీ పెద్ద థ్యాంక్స్.
సో ఏంటి మెగాస్టార్ కంబ్యాక్ ఫిల్మ్లో అవకాశం అంటే మామూలు విషయం కాదు. కుడ్ యూ ఆస్క్ ఫర్ మోర్?
Well, it's a great way to begin the year, but it's a very wrong question to say, could you ask for more? Because are we ever satisfied?
True.
But
at this point rather.
At this point, I can't ask for anything more.
Because
it's been amazing.
Previous rendu films
yes,
didn't do
of
well.
course, absolutely. And it's a great way to begin my year. Like I said, this is a bang of a film, and it's a lovely way to start the new year.
ఓకే, సో ఏంటి అసలు ఎట్ దిస్ పాయింట్ అంటే ఈ ఆఫర్ మీ దగ్గరకు వచ్చే టైంకి డిడ్ యూ నో బిఫోర్ హ్యాండ్ ఇట్స్ గోనా కమ్ టు యూ ఆర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ అ సడన్ సర్ప్రైజ్ లా వచ్చిందా? వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్?
To be honest, I did hear rumors, but when it came to me, I was more than happy to do it, of course, and I was very excited about it. And Charan called me and told me that he's going to be producing a particular film, and this is his first production. And when I found out that he's producing his dad's film, I was like, oh my god, wow, that's really big for you and for me as an offer. And of course, I would be more than happy to do it. Then I met Vinayak Garu, and he told me the role, he told me what they're doing, the story, etc., etc., and I was more than happy to be a part of it.
ఇప్పుడు చిరంజీవికి 150th ఫిల్మ్ అలాగే ఫినిష్ అవుతున్న టైంలో, సో ఇట్స్ ఈక్వల్లీ ప్రెస్టీజియస్ ఫర్ యూ టూ.
Of course, it is extremely, very much.
సో ఏంటి ఇక్కడ నుంచి మీ కెరియర్ ప్లానింగ్ ఏమైనా డిఫరెంట్గా ఉండబోతుందా? బికాస్ 10 years ఈజ్ నాట్ అ స్మాల్ థింగ్. ఈ మధ్య అందరికీ అవుతున్నది కాదు, 1 year 2 yearsకే వ్యానిష్ అవుతున్న హీరోయిన్స్ కనిపిస్తున్నారు. సో వాట్స్ ఆన్ యువర్ మైండ్ రైట్ నౌ?
So in these past 10 years, I've never planned my career, and I've only done films which I'm very instinctive about, films that I feel I can be a part of, I want to be a part of, or I can relate to certain characters that I want to portray. But now I've started feeling that I am in a position to choose my scripts wisely, to be able to decide what sort of films I want to do. So now I come from a position of choice more than a position of instinct.
Okay.
So now I think I'll be more careful and I'll plan better.
But was there a point in your career when you just had to accept roles that came to you?
No, I never did that. I've only done films that I genuinely wanted to be a part of. And I'm very happy about that. It's gone either ways. Sometimes a film that I thought would not do well has done mind-blowingly well. And sometimes a film that I thought would be amazing for my career has been terrible for me. But that's the risk you have to take in life.
Because ఏది గ్యారంటీ కాదు. You can't predict the future.
Exactly.
ఓకే, సో ఈ ఖైదీ నెంబర్ 150 వచ్చింది, రిలీజ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఫస్ట్ షో పడిన తర్వాత ఫస్ట్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఎవరి నుంచి వచ్చింది, ఏమని వచ్చింది?
Oh, I got a lot of messages when I woke up the next morning. I was in Anantpur shooting with Teja sir and Rana when Khaidi 150 released. And at that point of time, I got a lot of messages floating in. I got a lot of phone calls. And yeah, there was a lot of positive talk all around, and I could sense the excitement and the entire fanfare that was happening in Hyderabad and all over Andhra Pradesh and Telangana.
You wanted to be here?
I really wanted to be here, but unfortunately I couldn't. I had to finish my shoot. I had to finish that schedule. And yeah, I got a lot of compliments. I got people liked my work, people liked my combination with Chiranjeevi sir. So I'm more than happy with all the feedback.
But then Chiranjeevi ఖచ్చితంగా మీ జనరేషన్ కాదు, బట్ ఆ డిఫరెన్స్ మీకు ఎప్పుడైనా వర్కింగ్ అప్పుడు అనిపించిందా?
Not at all. He's someone who's just very relaxed, very comfortable, and very easygoing. So he never made me even once feel like we are not colleagues. He actually was very
senior and a feeling colleague.
Not at all. He didn't try to portray it. He didn't try to project it. Nothing. He treated everyone as equals, and I think that's the best part about him.
మీరు ఇంతకుముందు చరణ్తో పాటు సినిమాలు చేస్తున్నప్పుడు సెట్స్కి ఎప్పుడైనా చిరు వచ్చేవారా?
Of course, so many times. So I had broken the ice with him much before. So I knew Chiranjeevi sir, but I knew him as megastar Chiranjeevi sir, and I also knew him as my friend's father.
And now your co-star.
Now he's my co-star.
So ఏంటి ఆ ఫీలింగ్, ఇట్ విల్ బి వెరీ డిఫరెంట్ కదా?
Yeah, of course. Now after having worked with him, obviously I'm far more comfortable around him. But at that point of time, I didn't know him. So there is a difference.
ఎస్ బట్ దెన్ ఇప్పుడు ఆల్ ఐజ్ ఆర్ ఆన్ హిమ్, ఆ ఫీలింగ్ ఏమైనా ఉందా?
I'm more than happy. He's a legend. Even my eyes were on him. My eyes were also on him. So he's a legend. And for me, Khaidi 150 was because I wanted to work with him.
జస్ట్ బికాస్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు వర్క్ విత్.
Absolutely.
ఈ సినిమాలో మీ రోల్ గురించి, వాట్ యు లవ్ ద మోస్ట్ ప్లేయింగ్ దట్ రోల్?
Like I said, for me, this movie was more about working with Chiranjeevi sir than the role that I'm doing. My role was a very simple girl. She's a social activist, and she's someone who's very independent, strong-headed. And I like the role. Even though it was a really, really small role, I was okay with that because I wanted to work with Chiranjeevi sir.
But then when people say you did such an insignificant role, what would you'd like to tell them?
Well, you got to balance it out. There are some films that you do because of the satisfaction that your character and your role gives you. But there are some films that you do because you want to work with some people. And this was one of those films.
జనరల్గా అలాంటి ఒక ఆప్షన్ మీరు తీసుకోవాల్సి వస్తే మీ రోల్ కంటే కూడా ఇంకా ఏముంటే ప్రామిస్ చేస్తే ఆ సినిమా యూ టేకప్ దట్ రోల్?
It depends. I'm very open to experimenting with my roles. I'm very open to experimenting with different genres. And I have already experimented a lot in the past. So personally, I love comedy and I love rom-coms, like romantic comedies. So I would love to do that at any given point of time. But I'm more than happy to experiment, and I feel you do need to keep challenging yourself as an actor because otherwise you'll just stagnate.
ఇప్పుడు చిరంజీవి స్టైల్ ఒక డిఫరెంట్ స్టైల్, తనకంటూ ఒక స్పెషల్ సిగ్నేచర్ స్టైల్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో ఆ స్టైల్కి అడాప్ట్ అవ్వడం వాజ్ ఇట్ క్వైట్ ఈజీ ఫర్ యూ?
Of course, it was a pleasure to watch him live and witness the styles right in front of my eyes. Of course it was. Why would it be difficult to adapt? It was more than easy.
He's good at so many things. దాంట్లో మీ ఫేవరెట్ ఏంటి?
Dance.
సో మరి ఆయనతో డాన్స్లో మ్యాచ్అప్ చేయాలంటే డెఫినెట్గా కష్టమే. సో హౌ డిడ్ యూ ట్రైన్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్?
I did not really have to train too much. There was one song which is a heavy dance number. The other two songs are just romantic duets. And for that particular song, it's a very high energy song, thankfully. If it was a graceful song, I would have had to work really hard. But because it was high energy, I have enough energy to kind of
సో
do the
గ్రేసే
steps.
కష్టమా మీకు?
For me, grace is difficult.
మీరు ఎవరి చాయిస్? వాజ్ ఇట్ చిరు's చాయిస్, వినాయక్స్ ఆర్ చెరీస్? హూస్ చాయిస్ వర్ యూ?
Well, I think all three. Because what Vinayak sir told me was that he, while writing the script and while narrating the script to Chiranjeevi sir, when it came to the female protagonist, he kept saying Kajal. Like from the very beginning, he had me in his mind. So I guess all three.
ఓకే, చెరీ ఏమన్నారు ఆఫ్టర్ ద రిలీజ్? వాట్ గుడ్ థింగ్స్ హీ షేర్డ్ విత్ యూ?
He was very happy. He was very excited. He was very overwhelmed with all the excitement that was coming across from all over, and he was very happy with the audience reaction. And he was just really excited when we spoke.
ఓకే, ఈ సినిమాలో వాట్ వాజ్ ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ ఛాలెంజ్ ఫర్ యూ?
Shooting in the cold climates in Croatia in December. Croatia and Slovenia in Europe in December. It was very challenging. Oh my God, I froze. So we did two songs. We did Sundari and we did Me 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 over there. One song each country. And it was bang in the middle of December. Christmas time. I was dying in the cold. It was so cold.
మీరు అక్కడ సఫర్ అయినా ఒక్కొక్క సాంగ్ వెన్ దే వర్ బీయింగ్ రిలీజ్డ్ పీపుల్ థరోలీ ఎంజాయ్డ్ దెమ్.
Done. My work is done. It feels worth it. Every second, every time I froze, it feels worth it as long as the audience enjoyed it.
ఏ పాటకి చూసినా లేచి డాన్స్ చేయాలనిపిస్తుంది. ఇట్ వాస్ లైక్ దాట్. ఎవ్రీ సాంగ్ ఇస్ ఈక్వలీ competing with the other one. So what's your favorite?
I like Sundari because of the lyrics, because obviously the lyrics are all about me. I love it. So I love Sundari for the lyrics and the music. I like Me 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 for the cuteness and the way it's picturized. I love the way of the picturization of Me Me Me. And I like Amuru Kumuru because it's one full-on party song.
తెలుగు సినిమాలు తక్కువ ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నారని అడుగుతున్నారు.
Takku enti? I've done 2 movies last year. Brahmotsavam, Sardar Gabbar Singh, did that song for Janta Garage. I started shooting for Khaidi 150. Four things in Telugu I did. And I did one I had one release in Hindi, which is Do Lafzo Ki Kahani in 2016. I had one release in Tamil, Kavle Vindam. And I started shooting with Ajit. How much more can I do, yeah?
ఇప్పుడు క్వశ్చన్ అదే, ఎలా చేస్తున్నారు అన్ని?
It's tough. I work hard.
అంటే సినిమా ఇచ్చే కిక్కే కదా?
I love my movies, but I also need to take a break.
అవునా? ఎన్ని రోజులు తీసుకుంటారా బ్రేక్?
3-4 days.
అంతే. కష్టం.
Max 5 days. Chala kashtam. But then, well, you gotta do it. You have to do it for your own sake. To relax, to recuperate, sleep, eat, spend time with family. Have to do it.
What about cooking? Are you into cooking at all?
Sometimes I like baking.
Oh.
I like making desserts, and I like cooking things that I like to eat.
So your favorite pastime ante ఏంటి?
Watch movies, read books. Read a lot of books. I watch a lot of TV shows.
Oh, TV shows ante elanti shows? Entertainment or serious stuff? What do you love on television?
I like American television for the storylines. They have very interesting concepts and very interesting stories, like Game of Thrones, or Suits, or Narcos. So these kind of TV shows have very interesting stories around it. So I like watching those.
So you're interested on Hollywood cinema and all?
Of course, all of us are.
Doing.
If I get a great opportunity, why not? I am more than happy to expand my horizons.
Yes, so my favorite industry?
Indian film industry is my favorite industry.
ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి మీ సినిమాతో పాటు సైమల్టేనియస్గా పెద్ద సినిమా ఇంకోటి రిలీజ్ అయింది కదా శాతకర్ణి. సో డిడ్ యూ వాచ్ ఇట్?
I haven't had a chance to watch it because I was in Anantapur, but I'm dying to watch it. I've heard a lot about it. I've heard that it's doing very well, and I'm very happy that both the films are doing so good. And yeah, I've heard fabulous reports on all the actors, the performances. I really want to watch it. Krish especially.
Yes.
He's
సో
got a very good-
నెక్స్ట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఎలా ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నారు? ఆల్రెడీ తేజ ప్రాజెక్ట్తో బిజీగా ఉన్నారు. వాట్ ఎల్స్?
Doing a movie with Ajit in Tamil, doing a movie with Vijay in Tamil. So yeah, well, these 3 films as of now.
సో తెలుగులో తేజ సినిమా చేస్తున్నారు. సో మీ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఇంకా తెలుగులో ఎక్కువ కావాలనుకుంటున్నారు. అఫ్ కోర్స్ మీరు లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ యూ గేవ్ గుడ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఫిల్మ్స్, బట్ స్టిల్ అంటే మీరు ఇంకా ఎక్కువ చేయాలని.
2017 for sure. My audience will not miss me. I'll be there consistently.
గుడ్, బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు చూస్ బిట్వీన్ అన్ ఇండస్ట్రీ అండ్ అదర్, ఏంటి అక్కడ చాయిస్ ఎలా తీసుకుంటారు?
I don't choose
Subject,
between
huh?
industries. I choose between
Films.
stories.
స్టోరీస్ అండ్ ఫిల్మ్స్.
I choose between scripts. So the industry, I can't pay attention to what language it is. I'm equally comfortable in all 3 languages. For me, what matters is what script I'm doing.
సో షెల్ వి ఫినిష్ ఆఫ్ విత్ అ స్మాల్ ర్యాపిడ్ ఫైర్?
Sure.
సో మెగాస్టార్ని తెలుగులో వర్ణించండి.
మెగాస్టార్ చిరంజీవి సార్ చాలా అందంగా ఉన్నారు. సో
Okay,
చాలా కష్టపడి పనిచేస్తారు. చాలా అందంగా ఉన్నారు. హీస్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 60 అండ్ హీస్ లుక్స్ అమేజింగ్. చాలా ప్రొఫెషనల్గా ఉన్నాను. చాలా క్రమశిక్షణ ఉంటారు. అండ్ యా, హీస్ జస్ట్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద బెస్ట్ పీపుల్ ఐ హ్యావ్ వర్క్డ్ విత్. నా ఫేవరెట్ ఉంటారు అంతే.
యువర్ ఫేవరెట్ మెగా హీరో?
చిరంజీవి సార్.
సో వన్ వర్డ్ ఫర్ ఈచ్. బన్నీ.
Lots of energy, energetic,
పవన్.
intense,
చెర్రీ.
enigmatic,
చిరు.
megastar.
ఇప్పుడున్న హీరోయిన్స్లో ఎవరితో మీకు కాంపిటీషన్ ఉంది?
I don't really think that, I think we've all found our own space. So nobody is really competition for one another. We are all, thankfully, by the grace of God, in a place where we like to talk about work, we like to discuss, we like to interact. And we are very happy with wherever we are. So healthy competition is more than welcome. And you know, maybe when someone really does a good job, you feel like, oh wow, I wish I could have done that. But that's a healthy way of looking at it. And then you want to try to improve yourself. So
అలాంటి హెల్దీ కాంపిటీషన్ ఎవరితో అయినా మీరు ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారా?
everyone, all my contemporaries, my seniors, my contemporaries, my juniors. I think people are doing great. And people are really hardworking. But for me, my biggest competition is just myself. Like, I feel like I have to do better than my earlier films, and I have to do better than, with each film of mine, I have to grow. I have to grow in terms of acting, I have to grow in terms of performance, I have to grow in terms of conviction. So, I have to just grow up as a person.
Well said. So, all-time favorite star you have ever worked with?
Many people. So many people.
అదే మరి ఏదో ఒకటి చెప్పాలి.
Ajit.
మీ సక్సెస్ సీక్రెట్ ఏంటి?
Hard work.
గ్లామర్ సీక్రెట్ ఏంటి?
Sleep.
అసలు రెస్టే తీసుకోను, అసలు ఖాళీ కూర్చోవడం ఇష్టం లేదు అని చెప్పి మళ్ళీ స్లీపా?
In my short breaks, I sleep. While traveling, that's my secret,
పవర్
guys.
నాప్సా?
Power naps. When I'm traveling, I quickly sleep in the car, sleep in the aircraft. That's the way. Make up for sleep when you don't have time.
10 years బ్యాక్ ఎలా ఉన్నారు, ఇప్పటికీ అలాగే ఉన్నారు
Yeah?
కదా?
Really? You think so?
వాట్ డూ యూ థింక్?
No, I think I'm more mature.
అఫ్ కోర్స్ నేను లుక్స్ గురించి చెప్తున్నా.
Oh, looks గురించి అవునండి. Same.
ఐ కమ్ ఆన్. ఎప్పుడు బ్లష్ వచ్చింది?
Yeah. Say, I would like to believe I'm the same.
సో ది బెస్ట్ కాంప్లిమెంట్ అ గర్ల్ can get is about her looks, na?
And a best compliment a girl can get is from another girl. So you've given me the best compliment right now. Trust me, men will anyways compliment you. From another girl getting a compliment of this stature is something cool.
See, I'm broad-minded. Huh? So what do you do on a bad hair day?
Tie it up in a ponytail.
Ante. Cool. Then you'll be done. The moment you would cherish for lifetime.
It just happened actually in Amudu Kumudu when Chiranjeevi sir and I were dancing together. That one shot is definitely worth cherishing for my entire life. It's like amazing. We had so much fun, and it kind of defined my career in a weird way, because I almost started in early films were with Charan, and then now with Chiranjeevi sir. So this decade-long career of mine was well defined in that one shot.
అప్పుడు ఐశ్వర్య ఏమో అమితాబ్
My private Kajal moment.
అంతేనా? బట్ ఏంటి గమ్మత్తుగా అనిపించింది ఆ మూమెంట్ మీకు?
I had so much fun. It was
Dancing
so much
with
fun.
dad and son.
Fun. All three of us were joking, laughing.
Beautiful. And finally, people are interested to know about Kajal's marriage. So any say?
Find me a guy.
Okay, so whoever finds a right match for Kajal, so they can come up. So Kajal, good going. All the best. మీ నెక్స్ట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ కోసం మేము వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నాము.
Thank you.
అవి కూడా మంచి హిట్స్ అవ్వాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాం. 2017 గ్రేట్ స్టార్ట్ ఇచ్చింది మీకు. సో ఇట్ షుడ్ కంటిన్యూ అని కోరుకుంటున్నాం.
Thank you so much. See you.
See you. Good luck.